Hey, brothers and sisters, what's up? Hold on for a second. Let me read this. All right. So, I was having a conversation, which is what started this particular video. All right. So, let me greet everybody real quick. Well, let me not greet. Let me take a little time. Let y'all know I'm here. Okay. All right. Hey, what's up, David Bowman? Hold on for a second. This is going to be a little bit weird, but it's necessary. Eu começava a me vigiar. E aí, então agora eles dizem, muito. Eu espero pessoas aí, eu espero, eu espero, outra pessoa. So, quando eu esperava, eu fazia um pouco, mas quando eu faço um vídeo ao vivo, me põe vou dar muito quente, muito heavy. Cool. Okay, to you all that just showed up, I had to put my phone in the refrigerator. Okay. All right. So what's up, Antonio Brown? All right, for this video right here. All right, for this video right here, I'm going to have a conversation with Selmina that we were having. And the reason why I'm doing this impromptu video the way that I'm doing is that it is very shocking as to what's going on in Brazil. And I started to look at things that places where people are doing bad. I started to look at them. Okay. I started to look at them. All right. So I want to show you everybody here. How is it? Okay. Me. Okay. I want to show you everybody here. Right. These are all people in some way care about children and stuff like that. But one of the things that I know is I bet you they're not aware of things, right? So as I did, I'm doing this because if Selmina has a little bit of time, I wanted to talk about two stories that is going on in Brazil. All right. And as we talk about the two stories that's going on in Brazil, I want y'all to understand the impact that the United States is having on other countries. All right. But I want you to understand the one linchpin that the United States, the West, and all the people that are having major problems have in common. And I bet you Selena doesn't even know this. She probably does. I probably discussed it. So we'll wait. Hey, Selena, if you have a moment, the two stories that we were talking about, all right, just a little bit ago, can we address those? Hey, what's up, $3 assassin? Probably should have sat in that. Okay. So, all right. When I say these are people that care about children in a serious way, all right. Remember the favela with all those children coming through, right? Y'all remember the guns and everything, right? That was her house. So the NGO started in her house in the middle of all the gunfire. Okay, that's where the NGO started, in the middle of all the gunfire. If there was a battle, remember the video when I showed you, when I walked down the steps and showed you the police trucks outside? That's where they started. So we're talking about people that actually care about children. Me, I'm an American that chooses to spend my time when I'm here mainly in a place where mostly the people back in the United States would consider to be dangerous. And I'm not going to lie, it is. But I'd rather be in a dangerous place doing something good than in a good place doing something evil. All right. So when we talk about this, when stories about children raise its head and stories about people doing corrupt things to take people's lives, Aunt Selena is just as much aware of it as I am in stuff that goes on in the United States. So the children thing, right? So what happened? What were we talking about with the children thing? Like this guy on Instagram.
That guy.
Yeah.
Yes. And we have here in Brazil in our Instagram, evil person called Felipe Neto, and he is against our government and our children because he wants to transform our children in evil like him. So he is teaching many wrong things to them, and the problem is that he has almost 14 million followers.
He has 14 million.
Mainly children and people here. They are so busy with with their lives because we are passing for crisis. We don't have employment to fathers to take to survive, and they are so busy. Say they don't have any time to take care their childrens, and the children take cell phones, and it's a disaster. And when here in Brazil, he told that our president is a genocide. So here in Brazil, this represents dangerous speech, national security. So the federal police went to his house and asked to explanation.
Yeah, that's good.
Explain
Yeah,
what it means.
Now hold on for a second.
So
Okay.
when I was
That's okay.
in my Instagram,
Okay.
and I comment that bad on this, that bad.
So hold on for a second. So her only comment to what she saw that was going on with that's bad. Now, she put his Instagram up and showed it to me. And this dude was not only way out of line, but downright evil. She put that's bad. What happened?
Yes, immediately Instagram sent me advice.
Yeah, there's a warning
Warning. You are commit something wrong
against
so
their public policy.
Your account will be canceled if you continue. So I stop.
Okay, now understand this. Understand what Instagram did. Instagram is allowing a dude. All right, remember on Facebook and YouTube, they always ask, do your stuff appeal to children? And so I'm not going to show his Instagram here, but his Instagram uses those faces with big eyes and stuff specifically to appeal to children. All right, specifically to appeal to children. And he's telling children that if, understand the left now, if your mom or dad likes Bolsonaro, throw their cell phone away. I seen this with my own eyes. Throw their cell phone away, throw their MacBook away. In other words, he's telling the children to break their parents' thing if they, in other words, let me break this down. This dude and these people are using children as spies. Now, just in case y'all don't understand what Selmina said, the problem here is a lot of dudes are trying to find some work. But since the men are the protectors, the women are not the protectors. All right, the men are the protectors. Well, what makes men protectors? We will eliminate somebody with extreme prejudice. Extreme prejudice means mujer. Okay? We homens, não tem problema. Não tem problema. Morrer, não tem problema. E pessoas fazendo com crianças, e crianças crianças e nós, eu morrendo eles.
Felipe Neto has the permission for Instagram to commit many things, many wrong things to prejudice. Oh, I don't know the word. To hurt our children. But
harm.
Harm. But we cannot do nothing because Instagram is against us because I don't know why.
Well, we know why. Okay. But I'm going to talk about the thing that puts everything together. So let me break down what she's saying. Instagram has a dude that's targeting children to do evil things against their parents. Instagram has a dude with 13,400,000 or upwards of that limit viewers or people that subscribe to his Instagram. All right. And Instagram, who's owned by Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, are allowing this dude to tell children to do evil things against their parents. And when a woman who built the foundation of what we have here from her house in the middle of a war zone between the gangsters and the police, and it's always going to remain a war zone because she just told you why. They took away jobs for the men. Understand what's going on in the United States. They took away jobs for the men and expected the men just to die out. No, they decided to make money any way they know how. Okay? Because, well, we would look at that as illegal to just put one gender over another, but the government of the left knew exactly what they were doing. And what they were doing was trying to weaken the society, which is why Instagram and Facebook and Mark Zuckerberg would allow this dude with 14 upwards, almost to 14 million subscribers, mainly children, where he promotes himself to children and tell children to do stuff against their parents if they do something, if their parents have a politics he doesn't like. This is the wickedness. And the other thing he understands is most children have cell phones, and most adults don't watch the cell phone. This is who they censored. I want y'all to understand this. This is who they censored. The woman, hold on. So thank you, Selma. The woman, she's probably doing something about children now, getting stuff together. The woman that actually put people together like this, all right, and made this organization something from when we were getting shot at, or we weren't getting shot at, but the shooting was going, and they can't aim, the bandits. All right. I wish I could go teach them so that it wouldn't be so dangerous. But then again, I'd probably get in trouble. But somebody need to teach them something. But you know how they do. They just and them bullets can fly anywhere. Okay. So then we got Luana.
Oi.
Você faz onde você faz para Nong? Você é manager. Você é chefe. And manager. So she is the manager, right? And primeiro, quando eu conjunto você, primeiro tempo, você trabalhar no bazar.
Isso, trabalhando no bazar,
Okay, so trabajar no bazaar. You know where the bazaar is? In the middle of, remember I said we walk by guns? Yeah, she worked in, Mimi worked there, she worked there in the bazaar. And a lot of times, like me and Guilherme one time, we walked past guns with the muzzles facing down the street. All right. So these are the people that she worked with. Okay. Hold on. Let's see, Guilherme. Guilherme.
Oi.
Lembro quando ONG Value eu comia com você tem almoço. Yeah, eu comia para na ONG até na bazar.
Sim.
Ok? Lembro quando eu volta para na ONG e homens têm.
Sim. Sim. É normal, sim.
Normal. Hold on. Listen to what he said. That's normal. And it was normal to us. We were like, we walked clear into their muzzle. Muzzle. E so, quando eles aqui, e você passa aqui, e muzzle.
Sim.
So we walked through their muzzle. We walked through their muzzle range. Well, we walked through their muzzle range, right? Tudo bem? Okay. So that's Roberto. Remember when all those children were laying on the ground? Yeah. All right, we are in a place, where Facebook is censoring the people that are actually taking care of children and doing stuff and putting stuff up in endangered areas. All right, putting stuff up in dangerous areas. All right. And lost my connection. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. I'm hitting all kind of buttons. They are censoring the people that are helping the children. Okay. They are censoring the children. I mean, people that are helping the children. All right. Hey, quantos você trabalha para longe? Muito longe.
Quanto tempo?
Ah,
6 anos.
6 anos, sei. All right. She's new. Você nova. Quanto tempo?
1 ano.
Um ano?
Já você é rápido.
Ah, eu pensava, você, like, em 6 meses, um ano.
1 ano.
Ah, ok. Ah, vou comigo.
Vai com ele.
Aham. Okay, one of my students are here. So I'm about to start my class. All right. So they've been helping, and we went from a place where we were getting shot at um, to a place now where there is, I know, because I'm walking around and the internet is not as strong in certain places as it is in others. Mamãe, espero para me perto na porta. Tá bom? Ah, vou no bazar e pagar e refrigerante, a coca. Ok? Já pagar. So just pega e traz aqui para sala de música. What up? All right, y'all, we about to make some noise. All right. So, brothers and sisters, well, actually, the brothers, right? All right, what's up, man, Mr. Private Brain? All right, what's up, Mr. Private Brain? Ishmael, Lord Vader, $3 assassin, Antonio, David, what's up, y'all? Okay, so that's what's going on here. The other thing that happened is one of the nurses that worked in the hospital, she was checking on her father, right? And what happened is that in the hospital, they were killing people, and I'm saying this, by turning down the oxygen. I kept telling y'all that there is a movement by the left and this is about politics. Everything about what's going on about this Fauci juice and all the rest of the stuff that's going on is about politics, right? So what happened is, all right, so this was the other story, right? So Selmina, and this got me into thinking. All right, there is an attack on men. Understand this. There's an attack on men. There is an attack on anything that might provide protection for children. Why? Because these people on the left want to weaponize children and then have them in such a weak position that it makes them susceptible to the advances of the people of the left. And understand what I mean by advances. Okay? Everything about the doctrine where they want people to be confused about gender, all the rest of the stuff. Advancement. Understand, there is something to this. All right. So I want y'all to understand. Get in here, turn this air on. I want y'all to understand. Ah, moment. Fala aqui. Coloca a fé aqui. Não. Você lembra? Você lembra? Ok. Eu quero para você praticar sua exercício. Lembro? Um, você começa aqui, hein? So, dois, três, dois, três, quatro, dois, três, dois, três, quatro. Para seu dígito. Ah! Você necessita aqui extensão. All right, what's up, Mallet Brute? Okay, so that's what's going on here, y'all. It is crazy when you think about it. All right, it is really, really crazy when you think about it. These people want these children destroyed. They want any of their protectors destroyed. All right. Com licença, Mimi. Pode você pegar aqui? Obrigado. All right. So, all right. This is the risk. They want the men out of the way. All right. So, in a culture like this with machismo, men will protect their offspring. In the United States, all right, if they can, or if they know about it, right? Or if there's a relation. But here's the other thing. One of the things that don't work out well here, as it doesn't. eh. No. Key. Okay. Hold on for a second. Colocar aqui. Okay. So, para aqui. Moment. Ah. Eles tomam aqui. Eles tomam coisa aqui. Somebody took the plug from the. No. Eles tomam. Aqui. Carrega para aqui. Moment. Fala com o Guilherme. Fala com o Guilherme. Eu necessito carregar para aqui. Fala com o Guilherme. Eu necessito carregar para a caixa de som. Moment. Eu falo com o Guilherme. Okay. Hey, what's up, Malak Baruch? All right. So this is basically what we have going on, right? E Guilherme, onde fica no carrega para a caixa de som para a sala de música? Ah, obrigado. All right. People love making noise. Ah, pega aqui. Pega aqui. Depois praticar seu exercício. Moment. Okay. Bye. Ok. So lembro. C. Não, C. Direito para duas. C, direito para duas. So duas preto, C. Não, eu quero para você praticar exercício. Para o dígito. Lembro? Lembro. Olha. Olha. Entende? So, is 3, 4. 3, 4. 3. Entende? Tenta. Quatro. 3, 4. Não. 3. 3. 4. 3. Prática. Okay. All right, and so this is what's going on, brothers. All right, this is what's happening right now, even as we speak. The people that actually care about the children. Prática, não, prática. 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. Três, 4, 3, 4. Ok. Continua tudo. Tenta. Quatro, 3. Bom, tenta novamente. Até você não pensando. E você vou automática. 10 tempo. Okay, so let me say this. So with all this stuff going on, right? They're trying to get rid of us good men so that the children are not going to be protected. The women have been 304s, so half the men don't know that the children that she claims is there. All right, we know that 10 million men have been paying child support for children that don't belong to them. Look at all this stuff. Look at all the stuff the BAW is right on. The reason why they want her to be in charge because when they don't give a F about anything but themselves, then it is very, very easy to manipulate the children under their care. All right. Now you heard what Selma said. She says because these women have to work or do whatever, or the TV actually raises the children. Understand this: the television raises the children, or worse than that, the cell phone raises the children. So this dude, even with these high successful, I got a career, don't need no man, woman. All right, these people understand that there's no man in the house. There is nobody that's allowed to say no to these children. All right, and so then what ends up happening is this: that that the children are left to be fodder for whoever appeals to them. And when you look at this dude's Instagram page, it is utterly sick. But Facebook, the same people that will shut you down for political speech, the same people that will shut you down for trying to clown adults because adults are trying to cram other things down the throats of people with families. In other words, the left saying that free speech is good for us, but not for you. That's basically what they're saying. Now, I told you there was something that they had in common. All the people that are doing bad behind this virus, all the people that are doing bad behind this virus, every last country has CNN in their country, and CNN is a major news source. We know what liars they are. But even here, when I get up for breakfast, CNN, they put on CNN. CNN is here. CNN is in the Philippines. You know what they listen to mostly in Africa and why they're doing so well when it comes to this sickness? They're doing so well is because they're not listening to CNN. They listen to Al Jazeera and all the rest of the stuff. You know, all the information that is coming out with all this fake stuff that's going on. Do you know who's breaking all this news? Is out news organizations outside of the American organization. Remember that CNN is an American organization they put in other countries, and now nobody knows what to do about crap that if they listen to real scientists and not these political hacks like me and other lab techs or other doctors who actually treat stuff, if they really listened to us, then there would not be a crisis in the world. If they would follow Africa, in fact, instead of America, there would literally be no crisis. I want y'all to understand that. If these people follow Africa instead of America, there will absolutely be no crisis. Okay? I want y'all to understand that. He's getting it. I want y'all to understand that there would absolutely be no crisis if the Western world followed Africa and not America. CNN is garbage. We all know it's garbage. The Washington Post had to do a major retraction that's making its rounds not on CNN but through YouTubers and stuff. They had to print the retraction because they was caught red-handed lying about something Trump said or tweeted. The whole thing. I want y'all to understand this. For these suckers that are down that hate Trump, right? Y'all hate a dude that was falsely accused, and now all the news reports, as people get them, are turning out to be lies. Do you know where they found Trump's actual speech? In the garbage can of the dude that was doing the investigation. So let me break this down. Ok? Eu quero para você, para você fazendo rápido, mais rápido. Aí, praticar até você não pare. Ok? So, praticar. Ah, smooth. Smooth. Aí, prática até você smooth. Ok? All right, so here's the thing. So this is what's happening in the Brazilian government. You got the people on the left here that is against Bolsonaro. All the fake all the stuff they tried to do to Trump, they're trying to do to Bolsonaro. All right, the only difference is Bolsonaro was the chief of the army before he was the president. And remember, they tried to kill him before he became president. All right, they stabbed him. They tried to kill him. They tried to assassinate him before he became president here. This is the left, right? The left is trying to take over the world. Anywhere where CNN is, they are losing their mind, right? These newspapers are nothing but propaganda liars, and they've been lying about everything. And even as they are being caught. People like NPR started doubling down on those lies. This is why I had stopped donating to people like NPR and stuff for a long time because they were just evil as hell. All right. So I want y'all to understand what's going on. So basically, all right, here is the breakdown. Basically, here's the breakdown. The left don't care about your children. They don't care about you. They don't care about nobody. They're seeking power. They will lie, cheat, destroy, and allow for people to die and kill others. All right, like what happened in the hospital here in Brazil. These people were at night. They were lowering the oxygen so that people would expire during the night. Nurses were doing this. Nurses were doing this. So these are your so-called medical professionals. All right, these are your so-called medical professionals. Okay? The medical professionals in the hospitals. And hold on, and let's make this clear. They're doing it to white anybody that thinks about protecting family, anybody that regards family, they are trying to destroy. Okay? Period. It just is what it is. They're trying to destroy anybody that has a love for family. All right? And they are starting to see. And the backs upon which all this destruction happened was on the backs of the Afro men. How did this happen? The Afro man was getting killed. Okay, the Afro man was being destroyed. The Afro man was being destroyed. So what they decided to, the black women started to make money off of the death of the Afro men. Pode. Olá. Tudo bem? Okay, so this is more of the truth. So the Afro men were dying and stuff, and the black women were making money off of their death. So was the media, so was everybody else. They galvanized everybody together and were able to take over governments using racism. Part of the reason this happened, part of the reason this happened, because in all these countries, none of these governments ever came to terms, all right, and none of the government and none of the people ever came to terms with the wickedness and what they did to Afro people. They had never made amends. Okay? They didn't come to terms with it. They never made amends. All right? So then what happens? When you don't come to terms with the evil, when you don't repent from it, somebody eventually is going to use that evil against you. And this is exactly what happened. They used the evil that they did to us, the Afro peoples, the indigenous, against them, and the left did it. Why? Because the right is guilty in one thing. They never came to grips with this. They tried to act like everything was good. It was over. All right. And now the stuff they don't let happen, has gotten everybody destroyed. All right. So, brothers, this is what's going on in Brazil. This is what's going on in Brazil and everywhere else. Tem mais?
Tem aqui, Daniel.
Não. Tem mais. Mais crianças.
Não vieram.
E espero para 3.
Chegarei de 2 às 3, nós crianças. Então não vieram.
So, eu volto aqui amanhã. So, sem problema.
Tá, então manda o Fernando ir.
Porque eu não tenho pessoas em prática de bateria.
Amanhã não tem atividade. Amanhã não tem atividade aqui não. Nós estamos em reunião. É quinta. Quinta, amanhã não tem atividade.
Ok.
A parte da tarde não tem atividade nenhuma.
Ok, tá bom. Sexto. Okay. All right, so this is basically it. All right. All right, so this is basically it. And so at the end of the day, ele é bom. So quando você pratica? Be alone, right? Sim? Be alone? Você julga de be alone? Você julga de be alone? E? Guitar. Be alone, guitar. Sim. Eu tenho flap. Para você. Sim. Você não usa. Ele profissional. Está. Okay. So basically, he's getting good. Okay. Ok. Eu quero você. Ok, só um momento. Eu quero você. Outro. Usa outro mano. Aqui. Começar aqui. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Smooth. Hold on. Moment. Oops. Só um momento. Okay. So 3, 4, 3, 4, 3. Okay, so começar e a mão esquerda ele volta para a mão direita. All right, what's up, Kangaroo? All right, so when we talk about all these things, so Facebook is allowing people that are preying on children. All right, but the people that are working for Facebook are censoring people that are coming against the people who are preying on children. Let me say that again, just in case you didn't understand what I was saying. Facebook is allowing people. Sem problema. Facebook is allowing people to prey on children. Okay. Facebook is allowing people to prey on children while censoring the people that are coming against the people that are preying on children. Ok? Você quer refrigerante? Tem. Música, sala de música. That sounds too good. That sounds too good. I bet you he's using one finger. Oh, okay. No, yeah. Okay. So here we got the dance teacher. Hey, dance teacher. Oi, professor de dança. But anyway, so all right, that's what's going on, right? Hey, hey, I ain't gonna say nothing, but I'm gonna say like this. Nobody wanted Bolsonaro to be the president. I'm gonna say this much. And just like the same group, I'm gonna say this again, the same group of people that want to target children did not want Bolsonaro to be president, and they're using the media to go against him and everything. I want y'all to understand this is what's going on in Brazil. All right. Now, I told you why you got a lot of dudes that's into that alternative lifestyle. When the government set up that policy way back when to weaken the Afro family by getting rid of the melanin through the females, betraying the men and just going strictly with Caucasian men, those men left and went back to Europe, leaving these children without fathers. Now, you heard Salmina talk about it. A lot of these children, all right, are being raised by single mothers who's doing a lot of other things, who's contending with the thugs that they don't let out to roll up through them. And so you have a lot of children undefended. Nobody's here to defend them. Okay, you have nobody here to defend them. So now you have a problem. Okay, there's nobody to defend them. All right. The safest place right now, and I'm gonna say this, and this is the reason why I like like certain places. The safest places right now is the favelas, even though that's not the safest place for the children as far as, you know, with all the shooting and stuff. Okay. But you talk about somebody that'll come against somebody. All right. But then again, there is access. Você toma refrigerante? Ok. Tchau. Oi. Tudo bem? Okay. So that's basically it, right? So this is a significant problem. All right. It is a significant problem, right? That Trump was taken out of office because everything in 2000 was suspect as how the election went. Everything is suspect. And now we're saying that they lied about everything in the news. That means if they lied about everything in the news about Trump, then they lied about everything in the news that has happened as a result of Trump. Everything. All right. Everything is turning out to be a lie. Okay, I want y'all to understand this. Everything is turning out to be a lie that the media has put out. In other words, I'm saying nothing when it comes to our elections, when it comes to Trump, when it comes to anything that's going on political, has been the truth from the media. And the media did one lie, hid the evidence, or threw it away. And I wonder who had the thing to just go into the garbage can and get the speech out of the garbage can. I want y'all to think about that. There's a lot of colorism here. All right. And a lot of children here. A lot of these dudes that turned out on the other side, that's why they turned out on the other side. Because they made a policy in the 1900s for the men of Europe to come here and sleep with the women to get rid of the melanin. The grandmothers taught the daughters, and the daughters taught their daughters, trying to wipe out evidence of melanated men. All right. And this left them children open fodder for the open fodder, FODDER, for the second wave that came, and had defenseless children, children without fathers, to, that they could just do whatever they want with. And they did whatever they want with it. And now you go downtown Brazil and you see a lot of stuff. This is why there's a lot of single women here. Understand this. This is why there's a lot of single women here. And this is why brothers are so popular here from the United States. Because there is a shortage of men that prefer women here. I want y'all to understand that. There's way more women looking for men than men looking for women. I want y'all to understand this. All right. Now you understand why it is. All right. So I'm gonna just I get 2 more minutes. I'm gonna wrap this up in 2 more minutes, right? In my description box, I will have my donation links. This is what I do. This is what all this is for, right? But I'm gonna have my donation link in the description box. All right. Along with my email, my PayPal me, and my Cash App. So when this thing ends up on the thing, just look into my description box if you want to help out what I do here. All right. If you want to help me out. But what I'm saying is this, brothers, there's a reason why all this is happening. And they're trying to get rid of us, right? One of the realest ways to get rid of us is to con us into stand with females that we know hate. And we know that do not want good around, because if good is around, they can't do what they want to do because they cannot overpower us, or they can't control us the way they control thugs. All right, so this is what you have. All right, now understand this. Understand this. All right, if we leave and they don't know where we're going, and we start reproducing and taking wives, we will still be us, the brothers. We will still teach what we know. We will still teach the truth as we know it. Oh, they fear that. Because when we have a submissive woman and we build a strong family, guess what? They won't be able to stop us then. All right? Period. And that's the objective here. So with that said, I'm out. All right. Thank y'all for stopping by. I'll holler at y'all on the next one. Peace, love, and soul. All right, I'm out.